My name is Greg. This is Hughes, and we're Greg Hughes.
Interesting dynamic you guys have. So how'd you two meet?
Well, I started off just, making beats online, trying to get some traction, trying to get anyone to listen to my music, really. And he actually hit me up on the DM and loved what I was making. We exchanged a few, music back and forth, and then once we realized we both live in New York, it was just an easy option to just link up and create something. And then that's how we created our first project, Good Times. It was great. It was magic. I loved it. I can't imagine my life without this guy.
So you got a new project coming up. So what's the creative process and how has being a duo affected it?
Well, it's definitely different from my solo project, working on music by myself. I will say it's been a challenge having to let this guy take some control a little bit, but I love the tit for tat that we have because it does create the atmosphere that we both needed to create the music that we're going to put out soon.
So some say new year, new me. So in your case, new project, new you. So what's the mindset going into this year?
Well, the mindset really is fun. That's one of the things we both kind of expressed as we were going into this. We both were like, let's have as much fun and laughter as possible. If this isn't giving us fun vibes, if this isn't making us laugh, then we're not going to do it. That's what we really harkened on when we were creating this project. And so when you hear it, you'll see just how much fun we had making it.
So you say you had so much fun making it. So what have you been listening to kind of get you in the mood for this project?
Oh man, a ton of stuff, really. Kate Trinata, Childish Gambino, Gracie Abrams, Taylor Swift. I still say to this day Taylor Swift is one of the greatest songwriters of all time. He disagrees. But again, that's that tit for tat that we have, that duality that kind of makes us work.
So what are you looking to get out this project?
I'm looking to make money. Because truthfully, this is not cheap. But no, in all seriousness, we're looking to kind of find that sweet spot where it's back to having that fun again. When we first started making Good Times, it was so much fun. We created something that it was just memorable for the both of us. And after that project, it was kind of a low point for both of us. We kind of were like, where do we go from here? So coming back into music, it definitely was like, all right, now we're back into what made us love this thing in the first place.
So I want to harp on that. So you hit a low point. What's the inspiration for this project? Any external things, or was it just something musically just had to be birthed?
Well, I found love. I found love with someone special. I won't name her because she'll be embarrassed. She's definitely one of the inspirations for this project. I wouldn't want to put something out that could decrease the value of me or her, because I do feel like whatever either of us does is a reflection on the other person. We're partners in everything. Just like me and Hughes are partners in music, me and her are partners in life. I always try to put my best foot forward to make her proud.
So going back to the music, you got Cosmic Silhouette, you have Good Times, which you raved about. You also have Love Letters Volume 1. I'm waiting for Volume 2. So what about this project is so different? And you as an artist, what changed?
The production, really. I felt like with each of those projects, Love Letters aside, because Love Letters was the first time I would say, we can honestly both say that we fully produced and worked on everything ourselves. That was the first time we didn't have any features or we didn't work with anybody. We were just looking at each other like, all right, what can we do together to kind of stand on our own? Because we did feel like working with a lot of different people felt like a crutch after a while. But with this new project, we're kind of getting back to that collaborative aspect. This project definitely has a lot of that fun sound that Good Times had, with a mixture of some of those dark tones that Cosmic had. So for the fans of those who love my Cosmic sound, you're definitely gonna find some things that you're gonna love in this project. And those who love Good Times, you're gonna find stuff you're gonna love in this project. And it's so funny just listening back to it and just hearing the progression of how much you did. Like I'm no songwriter. That's all Hughes. He writes all the songs. I just make the beats. I just play some drums. And it's just fun seeing how his brain works to make whatever I produce into this kind of symphony of music that's like, he's a genius. I don't know how he does it. He's a genius.
We haven't seen or heard from you in a while. You've been kind of off the grid. So where have you been?
I wish I could say I've been taking care of myself. As you can all see, I've definitely gained a few since the last time you guys saw me. But we've taken the time to just work on our craft. We really wanted to make sure that this next project was a progression and we were moving forward. So it was definitely one of those things where we really tried to hammer in, let's move forward, build something, progress. And I'm happy to say that we did that. Like, I can honestly say, biases aside, this project feels like a big step forward for the both of us.
So why are we here?
We're here because for a long time, both me and Hughes, him less because he doesn't like to be in the limelight at all, and I'm more active on social media. We have a terrible time promoting ourselves. We just put music out, say a couple words, and then you won't hear from us for months. But this time, we feel like we have a project that's worth hearing, and we want to make sure people hear it.
Think we're good here.
I think we're good here too.